Hey everyone, Jeanette here with Vivo Vintage Designs. Welcome to today's video. Before we get started, I'll remind you that all the products used will be listed in the description box just below the video, along with links. And if you have any questions regarding the techniques you see me use, drop it in the comments and I'll get back to you right away or as soon as I can. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your interaction is very helpful and your support is greatly appreciated. So today we're doing a watercolor video and I am attempting something that I've never tried before. I'm not very good at landscapes. I'm much better at botanicals and animals, some animals, not all. But I wanted to try a landscape because I like to challenge myself. I am using my Winsor Newton professional colors. I am using my, I think this is Strathmore watercolor paper, and I'm going to be using, let me see what brushes I want to use. I'm going to use this big brush to put down a wash on my paper, and then I think I'll use my silver black velvet in a size 12 for the rest of it. So the first thing I want to do is wake up my colors and get a paper towel. Those are the first things I should do. All right, so I've got a paper towel. Let me, where's my mini mister? The colors that I want to use some Payne's Gray. So I'm gonna wake that one up. I want to use some alizarin crimson and maybe some Winsor violet. And I need a green, maybe some Hooker's green. All right, so I've sprayed some water on those colors. And now I'm going to wet down my paper. And I have it taped down to my board here with some washi tape because I'm going to want to tilt the board to make the colors run. I want to do a night sky, like Northern Lights. So making sure that I have my paper nice and wet, and this paper dries kind of quickly, so I know I'm going to have to re-wet it and dry it, or rather re-wet it throughout the painting. So you know what, I also want some, where is it, Persian blue. I like that color a lot, so I'm going to wake that color up. And I'm going to add the Hooker's green. And I'm using a heavy consistency because I want this to remain kind of bright. So I'm just going to run these colors down the paper. And I'm trying to work quickly, and I'm going to pick up some Persian blue now. And some Payne's Gray. So I'll be using a mix of both of those colors. And I'm going to pick up some of the alizarin crimson and run that through here and there and let it mix with the blue to create like a purple. And now I'm going to tilt my board and I'm going to spray this. I have a mini mister with just some water in it, and I'm going to give it a light spray to help those colors run down. I'm going to use my paper towel to collect the water down here. I am using a lot of water. But I like how it's looking so far. And while I have it tilted, I'm going to pick up a little bit more of the Payne's Gray and the Persian Blue, just to fill in the area where I've lost some of my color. And I'm going to continue to blot down here to collect some of this water. I'm going to wipe down the rest of my board here. And then I'm going to let this completely dry. Alright, my painting is dry and I really like the way this looks. I love this area right here. So I'm going to try and reserve that area. So now I'm going to pick up some Payne's Gray in a very heavy consistency. And I'm going to create some land over here. I should pick up a little bit more water. And I'm going to end it right there because I don't want to lose that part. So I'm just going to fill it in a little bit. Maybe we can pick it back up over here. All right, I'm going to clean off my brush and I'm going to dry it. And then I'm just going to put in some trees over here. So I'm just using the tip of my brush and I'm going to create some lines for my evergreens. And I'm going to start tapping in the trees. I'm just using the tip of the brush. So you can see there's nothing, it's just to create what may look like trees. It's pretty simple. And I'll put some more over here. And I'm going to keep it simple again. Just leave it like that. I think I need something a little bit taller over here, so let me just put in one taller tree over here. Maybe one more over here. Okay, let me stop. All right, so now to create the stars, what I want to do is take some gouache, and I'm just going to put a little drop down in here, my dish, and I'm going to mix some water with it. And then I'm going to take a piece of scrap paper. This is some alcohol ink that I was playing with, trying to use a blow dryer to create the lines from that you saw me do in my previous video. The blow dryer doesn't work as well. And then I'm just going to tap on here just to see. I like the way that looks. So I am going to take a piece of paper towel, and I'm going to cover up my trees. I don't want my stars to be on my trees, so I'm going to do my best to cover up that area, and then this little area here as well. And I'm going to start tapping my brush to get some of these little stars into my sky and brighten it up a little bit. Pretty simple. And you can add as many stars or as little stars as you like. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. In the meantime, I have paint all over me. And then I am going to use the very tip of my brush to add some larger stars. So I'm just going to tap it in, just do a little dot larger than the others here and there. Clean off my brush. I'm just going to lift a little bit of this paint off here to create a little highlight. Not a lot, just a little. I have a little bit going on over here. And then the most rewarding part is taking off the washi tape. Well, like I said, landscapes are not my thing, but this turned out so much better than I thought it would. I'm really happy with this. This may have to be framed. I hope you enjoyed this video, and give this a try. It was very simple. It took me less than 15 minutes. I did use a dryer to dry the background, so you may want to try that if you are as impatient as I am. All right, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Let me bring this closer to you before we go so you can see how pretty that turned out. Gorgeous. All right, everyone. Enjoy your day. Bye.